Greetings and welcome to our Facebook page, freedef.com. We are glad to be with you today and we thank all of you who are watching us today. In this first edition, we want to make it possible. We have been running a series of postings on how young Cameroonians are struggling to leave the country and migrate to where they can make better living for one reason or the other. But we believe that the most touching thing about this movement, about migration out of Cameroon, is either due to the morose economic atmosphere that has also caused some chaos in most of our communities in Cameroon. With all the natural riches that we are endowed with, especially the agricultural sector, we believe in FREEDEF, Friends of Agriculture and Environment for Development, that if these initiatives are harnessed and much investment done into it, most young Cameroonians will find their way, a way to make a genuine living out of agriculture, and thus will help a lot to cut down the migration in search of economic uh, potentials. Why do I say so? Cameroon is made up of has so many ecological regions that are favorable to the growth of so many uh, crops that are consumed in Cameroon. Unfortunately, crops like maize that grow almost everywhere in the country is imported. Rice that can be grown all over is also imported. Fish, where we have enough water, we have good, good climatic conditions for growing fish, is also imported. So you realize that if only these three, two crops, and this life and fish are put into consideration, you realize that so many Cameroonians can make a living out of uh, agriculture. With us as FREEDEF, we are trying to promote the growing of uh, suburban poultry farming. We have a good number of members who are doing it, and we are doing it our own way. In fact, that if a young man takes it, at least he can start at that modest level, get the interest, then can do the investment after understanding the trade. Because in most cases, most people believe that the problem that faces that succeeding in business, most people believe that they don't succeed in business because they lack, in short, capital, rather than thinking that the technical know-how is also a very big problem. You may have all the capital, but if you miss the point, um, you are likely not going to succeed or to make profit as intended, because any failure at the technical level will give you a lot of losses. That said, in our next issue, we are going to start looking at how a young man in an urban area or in the village can use the space and order to grow Brahma or the big species of fowls, which we are going to show you in our next issue before which we are going to show you how we start and how we started and where we are and what we are actually doing. It will be of great help to many young Cameroonians who are listening. Well, thank you for listening to us today, and we believe that in our next issue, you will be there to listen to us. Thanks very much and share.